A People's History of the United States by Howard Zinn offers a grassroots perspective on American history, focusing on the experiences and struggles of marginalized groups rather than the traditional narrative centered on political leaders and elite figures. Zinn's objective is to provide a counter-narrative that illuminates the voices of ordinary people, workers, women, people of color, and indigenous populations who have often been overlooked in mainstream historical accounts. Key themes and structure. Historical perspective. Zinn emphasizes that history is often written by the victors and those in power. He seeks to challenge this by focusing on the experiences of those who have been oppressed and exploited. He argues that understanding history requires looking at the struggles of those who fought against injustice, colonialism, and indigenous peoples. The book opens with a discussion of the arrival of Europeans in North America and the violent subjugation of Native Americans. Zinn highlights the brutality of colonization and the impact it had on indigenous populations, emphasizing their resistance and resilience. Slavery and racism. Zinn explores the history of slavery in the United States, detailing the economic benefits derived from it and the ongoing legacy of racism. He discusses the abolitionist movement and the role of enslaved people in fighting for their freedom. Labor movements. The narrative continues with a focus on the labor movements of the 19th and 20th centuries. Zinn illustrates how workers organized for better conditions, wages, and rights, often facing violent opposition from both employers and the government. Women's rights. Zinn discusses the women's suffrage movement, highlighting the struggles women faced not only for the right to vote but for broader social and economic equality. He emphasizes the intersectionality of gender with race and class issues. Social movements and resistance. Throughout the book, Zinn chronicles various social movements, including civil rights, anti-war protests, and environmental activism. He shows how these movements arose from grassroots efforts and were often met with repression by the state. Imperialism and foreign policy. The latter sections examine U.S. foreign policy, particularly in the 20th century, critiquing imperialistic actions and their justifications. Zinn argues that the U.S. has often pursued its interests at the expense of other nations and peoples. Contemporary issues. Zinn connects historical struggles to contemporary issues, suggesting that understanding the past can inform current social justice efforts. He encourages readers to recognize the ongoing fight against oppression and inequality. Core message. The core message of Zinn's work is a call to recognize and amplify the voices of those who have been marginalized in history. He urges readers to understand that history is not just a series of events but a reflection of the power dynamics at play. By focusing on the experiences of everyday people, Zinn advocates for a more inclusive understanding of American history that recognizes the contributions and struggles of all citizens. Zinn also emphasizes the importance of activism and collective action. He believes that history is shaped by the actions of people who resist oppression and fight for justice. His work encourages readers to engage critically with history and to view themselves as active participants in the ongoing struggle for a more equitable society. Conclusion. In summary, A People's History of the United States serves as a powerful reminder that history is not merely a record of political achievements but a tapestry woven from the lives and struggles of ordinary people. Zinn's work challenges us to rethink our understanding of the past and to recognize the importance of continuing the fight for justice and equality in the present.